Hi everyone, and welcome to day 30 of my 40 till 40. Yes, I'm still at it, and I want to give a shout out to Jamila for encouraging me to post this video and make time. I think I can make time for about one video a week. I'm just enjoying. Can you see the glow? Like this morning, it's Sunday. I'm wearing my sister's comfy loungewear, or I don't know what it's called, but check out Fitwit or Whitney Harris for this comfortable set on a Sunday morning. I just came from hiking. I'm at my new place. I meditated this morning. I'm going to be doing some reading. I did some yoga, and I was just taking care of some business, just looking through some things to see what loose ends I might have. And I said, let me look at, my YouTube channel. And I had comments on there that they were so encouraging. And just know that I appreciate you. And if this does help you, give me a comment. That really forced me to bring this content, because someone, even if it's one, is getting something out of it. So today's topic is how to support. And I've been doing more narcissistic videos, but I'm going to get back to living in Mexico, my move, what I've gained, how much more I'm saving. And it's more and more critical as we see inflation, as we see the stock market crashing, very scary. And just some other videos I've watched and just brought some really great things to light. One thing for sure is about just, again, the stress in America, just waking up in America, just living in America, being Black, affects your health, period. So do something about it. Leave America. All right. I'm off my soapbox. Okay. So today's video is about how to support. So when someone is going through narcissistic abuse, there are some different ways to help. I'm going to let you know how I support, or how people supported me. I talked about in a previous video how people tried to help, but weren't very successful. It was hurtful. It wasn't helpful. But I want to give you some ideas and some ways that I've supported. So the one thing you want to make sure that you do is not give your opinion or your judgments to the person, what you would do, how you would do it, because until you're in the situation, you don't know. So one way I just actually supported someone is allowing a young woman to live in my home and take shelter there. They needed to be away from this person and, go non-contact or no contact, where they did not let the person know where they were. And just have time to think, to not have any stress. And then the person that you're in the place with, that they're not, bothering you about, do you want to talk about it? You need to leave. What's the next step? I just went about my day. She went about her day. And whenever she wanted to talk about it, we could. But we both went about our ways as if life continued. So you have to wait until they're ready and not decide for them what they should be doing. And so that non-judgment allows for people to feel not embarrassed about what's going on. There's already a lot of shame, a lot of embarrassment. Remember, especially for women that are intelligent, successful. So this woman is a business owner. She owns a business. So she is successful, and this has happened to her. So it's very, very shameful and embarrassing when a highly successful, intelligent woman has something like this happen to her. And so you don't need someone, writing you about it or judging you. I did a video on false starts. And so that particular time happened to be a false start. She came and she stayed for about a week or two, and she made the decision to go back and try again, second chances, sometimes third chances. Sorry about that. And hey, what's it? I don't have to live with him or her. You know, what's it my business which way they decide to go? Okay. And so she felt open because I wasn't judging her about saying, hey, I'm going to go and give him another chance, you know. And I could see in her face, like, what do you think about that? Are you judging me? Do you feel disappointed? You know, but I have no, and you should have no expectations about the decisions they're going to make about their life. And so I said, I understand, you know, you have to basically get more evidence to know, you know, whether it's time to go or not, or when it's time to go. And sometimes we need more evidence, right? And so she went back, but I think that I told her, don't hesitate. My doors are always open. And so when, you know, the stuff hits the wall or the fan, they don't feel any kind of way about coming back to you and saying it didn't work, you know. And so you want to always have that door open, always have the open heart and the open arms. And many times we feel like, my sister taught me this, where you feel like you're not being judgmental, but you are, you know. And I'm thinking I'm just helping, or I'm just, you know, saying the right thing or helping them out. Or so if someone does tell you, you know, you're being judgmental, really assess whether, you know, what that looks like for them, right? And so you might need a different approach, right? And so that's one way. Another way could be, you know, helping them with paperwork that they might need done, practical ways, right? They might need, I helped someone, I brought someone to the courthouse, or just was there as a, during a divorce, I was there as a support person, just emotional support. And so I would be there, and just, they know they're not doing it alone. Sorry, you guys, I have this phone just sitting up, and I don't have any fancy equipment. And so I guess the wind blew it down. Forgive me. And so the other thing that I did when someone finished going through whatever they had to go through with court, I put together a special kind of, not celebration, but just like take a breath, you know, take a breath. And so we went to a beautiful oceanfront dinner. You all know I do tours, so I specialize in experiences, and I wanted that person to feel how I wanted to feel once I was done. Like I just needed a retreat or a getaway or just somewhere to breathe. And so we did the dinner or breakfast or lunch, I believe, oceanfront and the beach, and just the things that person really likes to do, hiking and taking photographs and things like that. And so just being there in that way as well, just being a refuge, right? Other ways, I've just been a listening ear. There have been people that will, I don't want this thing to do that. They have people that will message me and tell me, you know, I'm ready, and I won't hear from them again. And I'm so glad that they understand that I'm still here. If you change your mind, or, you know, again, a false start, that you, even if you are continuing to just look to me for just an ear, you know, there is a person that sends me messages, but they're still in it, right? They're just kind of having a person to kind of offload, this is what's happening. And again, I remind them about, you know, their self-worth, self-love, the research behind this, you know, information on healthy relationships, and giving them information to kind of look at what's going on in your life, and look at what, you know, is right, you know, is healthy for you. And so that's another thing. And so I think those are some ways that you can support a person. There are many other ways you can support a person, but I think the biggest thing is just remaining open, where no one feels judged, and they can come back to you over and over as many times that they need to, until it's resolved, right? And so even afterward, I had people in my life that just, you know, stayed on the phone with me till 3 a.m. and 4 a.m., listened, made sure I got out, you know, did things with me, and continued to invite me to places and events and things like that, to get me out and socializing, and just remember creating this alternate life that I really want, right? And so that was another way that people supported me. Yeah, so you wait until somebody wants to talk about it. You don't have to keep bringing it up, you know, like, how's it going? Is everything okay? And they will open up to you when they're ready about what's going on in their lives, okay? So remain open, non-judgmental. Remember, your opinion and your advice this isn't the right time to give that. There are times when you should be giving your advice or opinion if people ask, but this one is not, because especially if you haven't been through it, and even if you have been through it, we all process things differently, and different things have happened, and there's levels of severity as well. And so you just really want to reserve those opinions and your advice, and you just want to give a listening ear, and continue to give love and non-judgmentalism, and just really help to dissipate their shame and embarrassment, because that's really the load that no one really wants to carry, that family or friends are judging them, and they're already ashamed and embarrassed that this has happened to them, and that the person that they're talking to, you know, has not experienced something like this, when in fact a lot of us have experienced a lot of this on so many levels. One of my viewers has been affected by family narcissistic abuse, even parental, right? And so it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship for you to have experience with it. It can be a boss, remember, a coworker, a friend, and so you could have been in one of those and or in it. And so it's important that we support one another and not judge one another, and just really dissipate the shame and embarrassment. Let's be authentic. Let's not pretend that this could never happen to me. How could that happen to you? Because there's a lot of things that have happened to us all, and we learn and we grow. So I'm so glad that I took the time to spend this time with you this morning. Yeah, that just feels good, just to breathe. I guess that's my cue. I'm gonna go and continue enjoying my day. I have so many thoughts of the things I want to go and do and see, but still relaxing, just things that make me happy. So happy Sunday, and I'll see you for day 31. I'm almost there, and I can't wait to continue to share with you. All right? Remember, give me a like, give me a comment. Let me know you're watching, that you are benefiting, you're enjoying it. Give me a thumbs up. All right? Right now, I am going to be just uploading my videos on Facebook. So if you don't mind, go ahead and put the comments in YouTube so that I can see them. All right? All right. Peace.